Hi guys, it's Bella with Bellessentials and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be testing out this Tangerine Lemonade Bath Bomb Kit, and it's from Walmart. And this brand was newer to Walmart and they had like an entire shelf full of them. There were so many, and I've been waiting a long time to test out like a bath bomb kit like this. And I have some high hopes for this. It looks pretty expensive. Like it looks high quality, so I'm really excited to do this. And also I think this is gonna be like so much fun, so I am so excited. And it was $10 for this kit, and I think that's pretty reasonable for it. It looks pretty nice, and yeah, I'm so excited. So I am going to do a little transition, and I'll have everything set up. Okay, so I have everything laid out, and it came with a ton of shreds. We can definitely reuse that, so I'm very excited. And so these are the instructions, and it looks pretty professional. It looks like it explains it very well, like step by step. So these are the instructions. So it explains it over here step by step, and then it has the pictures to go with it. And then of course it has the rest on the back. But it seems pretty self-explanatory, like the way this is. So I'm super excited to make this. What it says at the top, it says, with this kit, you'll be able to make multiple bath bombs. So that's good. What you need is a bath bomb mold, baking soda, bath bomb mix, essential oil droppers, and mica powder. And then what's not included is the water, a bowl, measuring spoons, and plastic wrap. So now I'm gonna read the first step. So it says get a bowl at least 8 ounces in size and pour 2 level tablespoons, 1 level teaspoon of baking soda, as well as 5 level tablespoons of bath bomb mixture. So I gotta get 2 tablespoons of the baking soda and 1 teaspoon of it. I'm gonna open it up. Oh, it smells good. I don't know why. Okay, so now I'm going to dump out the baking soda and the bath bomb mix into the bowls because they're kind of hard to measure out. It'll be easier to make sure I get the level measures. Now the bath bomb mix. I feel like this is such a weird size. Like when I opened it, it was kind of folded in half. So I thought, oh yeah, it's just like kind of like a normal size bag. And then I opened it, it was like, woo, it's so long. But I mean, it fell out really quickly, so that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to measure 2 tablespoons of baking soda and 1 teaspoon into this bowl. And I'm gonna use this little scraper thingy to make sure it's nice and level. So that's 1. And when we are looking at this online to try and figure out some of the instructions and everything like that. And it said that you needed to be 14 or older for this, and I feel like that's kind of like, I mean, I'm 12 and I feel like this is kind of self-explanatory, but I guess I've made bath bombs a lot, but I feel like that's a little too old. I don't know, but I feel like at least like 12 or 11. Okay, so now that's 1 teaspoon. So this one only needs 5. Let's check the instructions again. It says you need 5 level tablespoons of the bath bomb mix. So I'm going to do 5 of these into Okay, so I finished adding all of the ingredients that the first step had into these bowls. So now at step 2, it says add a teaspoon of mica powder into the color of your choice, into the mixture, and stir well. So I gotta add the mica first and then stir after. So, let's see, get some scissors and open this up. And there's 4 colors, so I'll be able to use a color for each. Up. Should have opened it all the way. Yeah, I know. Ooh. Okay, so I got a teaspoon. Let's see. It's not gonna fit in there, so I'm just gonna pour it. Maybe I should have left the little spout thing over. Wait, I wonder if this is actually a teaspoon, like this little bag. not even a teaspoon. I don't even know. So, I mean, that like pretty much filled that up, so I'm just gonna add the bag in. Okay, so for step 3, it says add 15 to 20 drops of essential oil and mix to blend together. So it says mix in between. So now I'm going to mix these up and then add fragrance. Ooh, it's pretty. And add this little mini whisk. So cute. It's definitely gonna be pastel, but I mean, I love pastel, so it's nice. Okay, so now I'm going to add 15 to 20 drops of this lemon essential oil first. So it's 1, 2. Okay, so for step 4, it says to measure half of a teaspoon of water. As you are blending the mixture with one hand, slowly sprinkle the water into the mixture with the other. So I'm going to measure half of a teaspoon and then slowly mix it in. It's pretty much a half. I feel like it's not enough. Let's see. Oh, this is half a teaspoon. Okay, so I just gotta add the whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna slowly add it. And also, I feel like they should include a mask with this because it kind of did like poof up a little bit. So I would recommend to wear a mask. So now into the last one. I added that a little too quick. It's okay. Now I'm gonna go back and mix it with my hands. And it feels like a nice texture. Okay, so try and get some of this off my hands. So I'm pretty much done with that. Okay, so for step 5, you need to fill each side of the mold up with the mixture to the edges, pressing hard with your finger so that it's completely full and packed well. Then pack a little extra in the middle of each side and press the two sides together tightly. Okay, so this is the mold and it's very like thin and plasticky, so I'm gonna try to be careful not to break it. And it only includes one, so we'll probably have to put it in like some other molds that we have so we can do them all at once. But I'm gonna pack it into this one. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of each color. Make it pretty. I love this color combination. It's super pretty. It's to pack tightly, so I'm gonna try and. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more and pack them together. Ooh, there we go. Push it. So it said as a note that it will dry out fast to work quickly. So I'm gonna try and work quickly. Okay. Okay, so I think that is good. So for step 6, it says let your bath bomb sit inside of the mold for 1 minute or 2, and then after 1 to 2 minutes has passed, gently squeeze the mold on the sides to release the bath bomb. Carefully remove the bath bomb from the mold without breaking it. Let it dry completely on a flat surface. Okay, so I'm not going to completely let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes because by the time that's over, all of this will be completely dry. Like, I would recommend for them to have more molds if they're gonna do it like that, because it said to work quickly, and like it's kind of hard to work quickly with one mold. So I'm just gonna carefully take it out, but I'm gonna tap it with a spoon. Actually, I'm gonna get one of these and tap it. I'm going to gently squeeze and hope that it works. Oh, it worked! There we go. Super pretty. So now I'm going to gently pull out the other side. Ooh. They're not connected completely, so, but it's still kind of like 2 halves. But I mean, hey, it's a bath bomb, so we're definitely gonna test these out and hope that they work really well. But it smells pretty good. If I'm being honest, it definitely doesn't smell like essential oil, and it doesn't smell like lemon and tangerine to me. But I mean, it smells good. It smells pretty good. So now I'm going to try and work quickly and do the other ones. Okay, so I'm gonna finish adding this one. But for the last one, it broke apart in half. So I'm gonna try and press a little lighter. So they'll try and like combine, because I think I pressed a little too hard, so then it fell apart. So now I'm just gonna lightly pack it. Very lightly, okay. So now let's do the other half. Now I'm going to gently press this together. And I'm doing these little like tabs on the opposite side, so it'll be easier to open back up when I close it. Okay. So now I'm going to just kind of try and get some of this powder off of the little creases, press it, and then tap it. This little tool again. Hope that it's good. Tap this side very gently. There we go, yay! This one is not falling apart. Oh, look how pretty that is. That one. On to the next. So with the leftover baking soda and the bath bomb mix, we made another batch, and now I am doing this right now. But it feels like almost completely like cornstarch. Like the texture is like cornstarch and baking soda is what it feels like. So I guess the citric acid was really finely grounded, because this is so powdery, like super, like it feels like cornstarch. Okay, so this is how many bath bombs we ended up with. So we ended up with 2 whole ones, and then these 2 broke, but this side was a lot, like, really powdery and stuff. Okay, so some of the positives of this bath bomb kit is that the colors are super, super pretty and vibrant, and they made like some super pretty sunset type colors. And also, the fragrance smelled really, really good, and a lot of people don't like super strong fragrances, so I think this is really good for them, but I prefer like a little stronger fragrances so I can smell it when I put it in the water. But also, I don't think it really smells a lot like essential oil, but I'm not really sure, but I think it still smells really good. So that's it for the positives, and for the negatives, I think that they added a little too much cornstarch into the recipe. So for the bath bomb mix, it says that it has citric acid, cornstarch, and Epsom salt. So I think they added a little bit too much of cornstarch into that, and it was just super dry and powdery. It was super smooth though, I like that about it. And also, I feel like it said that you need to work quickly because it'll dry out, but also it said that for each bath bomb, it needs to set for 1 to 2 minutes, but there's only 1 bath bomb mold. So every like minute you wait, like all the mix that's sitting in the bowl will dry out. So that's kind of some of the negatives, but I feel like they should have supplied us with at least 1 or 2 more molds, like maybe different size, like a star or something like that. But overall, I feel like the money wasn't really worth completely the amount, because it really didn't even completely make like 4 bath bombs, but like, because it was $10 and it didn't even make like completely 4. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and please turn the post notifications on so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. So now I am going to test out the bath bombs. So I'm going to start off with the very first bath bomb we made, which was the broken one. And I don't care that it's broken, it's still a bath bomb. So I have this bowl of water over here. So now I'm going to just dip it in the water and see how well it worked. Ooh, it's actually really pretty. Now I'm going to add the other half. And it floats, which is nice, but I think the bath bomb fizzes super quickly, like it fizzes out. If you can like see that, it kind of is sticking to the sides, and it said that it was mica colorant, which I'm pretty sure it didn't include any type of polysorbate in it, which that makes it so it doesn't stick to the sides. So we're gonna see this after to see if it actually stains it, but I really hope it doesn't, because some people might get really mad about that if it stains their tub and stuff. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. So if you kind of like look over there, there's kind of like a layer of mica on top. And another thing that is that polysorbate does help combine all of the color and everything nicely in the bath bomb. And of course, it's not really like combined very well. Like there's like this layer like on my finger just touching it, like it's almost like a jelly bomb. And it shouldn't do that. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any type of polysorbate in it. But I love the fizzing, but it does fizz super, super quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna add this one in too. I like when it first, ooh, look at this color swirling. I like when it first drops and it kind of goes, kind of like foams out. Okay, so now I'm going to just dump in the rest. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, look at it foam. It's like foaming. That is so awesome. I love it. Also, it looks kind of like milky almost, like the water. But the good thing is that the outside layer of mica like washed off super quickly. Didn't even touch it with our hands, like it just washed off with the water. So that's a good thing. It didn't leave any type of color or stain on it. So that's good.